Hi everybody, this is Zombie and welcome to another one of my dungeon boss videos. I'm back on Boss Island this time with the new legendary dungeon, Hellish Maw. Once again, I'm using Yasmin along with her fire control team to rampage through this one on Autorun. This is the same team that I use on Lava Academy. It's extremely reliable for me. I've not had to do a single intervention and I've run this dungeon for about 4 days now, fairly solid. It can be a bit slow because of the enemies have a very strong dodge ability, but that's fine because it just allows your Yaz more chances to use Epic. Speaking of which, much as with my previous videos with Yasmin, my advice is to get that Epic as high as possible if you're going to attempt a successful auto run. Something like level 10 or above is good, but if you get it maxed then all the better. Without that triggering, you're really going to struggle on an auto. The undead are of course a great option for this dungeon. They will get you through it, but they will be super slow. The undead, it's been such a long time since I've used them. My prediction about Yasmin effectively making them redundant has actually come to pass for me, sadly. If I didn't use Zom and Brom for tower auto runs, I'd actually strip them of their runes, but the undead are still an awesome go-to team for anyone wanting a staple to get them through tough dungeons. I'm just lucky in that I have this team to speed my way through stuff. I did also try Yasmin and the Beast, so that was Bovis, Grog-gnog and Pigneus. The problem is I found that Bovis was getting killed on this end boss, that red Soom demon. He would kill him far too often for my liking, so I switched up to this team and I've not looked back since. Alright, let's go take a look at some runes. First up then, let's take a look at Igorok. He's very much geared up towards PvE. I never use him in PvP, he's not very good in there for me at least. Although he's a tank, supposedly, as you can see, I do find he's a little bit squishy, so I've got 2 bulwarks on there to toughen him up a little bit. And we've got a power for some damage and a precision for the same reasons, but also a vampiric for some, or not a very good vampiric, for some extra healing on there. So it all comes in useful, but you should find that you get enough healing from his special ability. Where is it? I think it's this one, Epic Shatter Team. Stats wise, you're looking at that, and his Epic is at max. Next we've got Yasmin. So she's all about defensive. I've piled on lots of defensive stuff on her. Recently managed to upgrade some of her runes, as you can see. That one's still pretty good, but not great. I could do with that no dark damage, but never mind. Stats wise, there she is, and of course Epic is at max. Now an interesting one that you'll know is King Valkin. So currently he's in my PvP configuration. Jack's boomsticking LC has been doing some testing with Valkin, so I'm not going to tell you too much about it because otherwise I'll get in trouble. But all my runes here are geared for PvP, so even with this he still manages to make it through Hellish Maw with the team just fine. So you'll have a lot of scope to work on Valkin if you're going to gear him up towards PvE. I would replace these 2 with bulwarks. Completely ignore my lesser tactics rune there. Well, for PvP you may as well have lesser tactics for anyone that you want to having as a defensive build. There's no point in creating a superior. All you need is that PvP reduction. So that's what that's all about, in case you're wondering. And not too bad superior planning rune on there. Again for damage reduction, defense and health, but focused on PvP. And then just for some extra attack, I've threw that on there. So you've got options around here. What you need to do though is make him kind of defensive for Hellish Maw. Stats wise, I'm looking at a DR of around 39% and stats are there. And then finally Grog-gnog, one of my favourite heroes. Pretty much as you've seen before, anyone that's regular watcher of the channel. We've got a couple of bulwarks thrown on there to keep him alive. We've got a precision and a couple of powers so we can really sock it to the defenders. Stats wise, we are looking at that. And that's about it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one and find some use out of it. That's all for now, guys. Please do leave comments, questions or suggestions in the comments section below. I'll always try to answer. Remember to check out the rest of my YouTube channel for more Dungeon Boss videos, or search Zombie Dungeon Boss in Google or YouTube for more. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.